Donald Trump's White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, confirmed it's not a joke. Trump really wants sports teams to bring back racist team names. It's really important to Trump that the Washington Commanders go back to being the Washington Redskins. We should go back to the Cleveland Indians. Caroline Leavitt was asked, is Trump serious about this shit? And she goes, yes, he is. He's passionate about sports.
Was the president serious or was he joking this weekend when he said he might block a Washington Commanders stadium deal if they don't change their name?
The president was serious, and as part of the art of the deal, part of his negotiating skills, as you know, sports is one of the many passions of this president, and
he has so many passions, and this is just one of them.
To see the name of that team changed.
Why is he getting involved in that? Why does he see that as part of his purview?
I think you've seen the president gets involved in a lot of things that most presidents have not. He's a non-traditional president. He likes to see results on behalf of the American people. And if you actually poll this issue with sports fans across the country and even in this city, people actually do support the president's position on this and the name change.
They desperately want, the American people demand racist team names. So there's two parallel stories here. There's the distraction story, which is over the last week, Trump's made a big deal out of Coca-Cola's going to switch to cane sugar from high fructose corn syrup. We've got MLK files that are coming out. We've got JFK files that are coming out, not Epstein files, but we've got these other files. We really need the Washington Commanders to become the Washington Redskins. So there is this sort of bizarre thing where Trump would love to take attention away from his potential involvement with a child sex trafficker. And if it takes people believing he's racist, he would rather they believe he's racist than that he was involved with Jeffrey Epstein as a client. So that's number one. But there's a parallel story here that I think is more substantive and relevant given what Trump ran on, which is, how are you the party of low regulation? How are you the party of non-interference with business? How are you the party of letting others determine what's best for themselves when you come in and threaten a stadium deal made by a sports team unless they change their name back to the racist one? That is not small government. That is not staying away from intervention. That is not staying away from meddling. It's the exact opposite. And this brings me back once again to a chapter from my book, The Echo Machine, which is, why would we even bother engaging with these people on principle when the principles they claim to follow are thrown in the toilet and flushed 10 to 15 times as soon as they're inconvenient? And of course, we saw it with Twitter. We saw it with Facebook during COVID. We need to force these companies, the Trump administration started to believe, to publish COVID disinformation. What happened to small government? What happened to not regulating businesses? Didn't matter because it wasn't convenient. And that's exactly the same thing that is happening here. So I don't know how much further this is going to go. This is a nearly $4 billion stadium deal that Trump is threatening. And at the end of the day, when Caroline says he's getting results for the American people, how do the American people benefit from the Washington Commanders going back to the racist name Washington Redskins? Or if it's, you don't say racist, it's racially insensitive or whatever. You know, I don't even care about the words that we apply. We all know that it's just sort of out of place, out of touch, not where we are. How does anybody benefit? How does the country benefit? Do potholes get filled? Does anyone get health care? Give me a break. And Caroline Leavitt, there is nothing so low that she won't stoop to defend it. And that's where we are right now.